I discovered I had cancer when I was about 18 weeks pregnant. I just went in for a regular checkup, and the doctor decided to do a breast exam as well. I noticed a lump on one side, but I had had that for a few years and it was cleared. But she said, you know what, why not let's just get it checked out again and let's do the other side while we're at it. Found out it was cancer at about 18 weeks pregnant, and then we moved forward from there. Do I do treatment? Do I not? The doctor said, yes, you do treatment and the baby will be okay, but there's always something in the back of your mind that says, will the baby be okay? Is this the right choice? There were definitely a lot of different issues with the chemo and the pregnancy. Emotionally was the hardest part, just making sure I'm giving the baby what she needs. It was all focused on the baby at this point, even though the doctors were all focused on me. I found out about a time to heal through my oncology nurse case manager. They were going to be starting a under 45 survivorship group, and that really appealed to me because I had tried to attend other survivorship groups with all ages, and it was helpful, but the topics didn't quite fit me. Just having other people really wrap their arms around me, even through Zoom, it was very special. I had the baby in the middle of my survivorship class. Everybody was just so excited to see the baby at the next session, and I got to share that with them, and that was really, really special for me. Then I found this brain fog class. It popped up in my email, and I thought, this is meant to be. It gave me guidance, it gave me tips. So this is real, but we can overcome it, we can work on these things, and it will get better. And it was amazing. Within a couple of weeks, I already felt it getting better. This resource is free. That made a huge difference for me because my money was going to medical bills, it was going to new baby clothes, it was going to food. I mean, cancer changes your life, and a time to heal helped it change in a good way. I've built friendships through the survivorship class. I've built more mental confidence going back to work through the brain fog class, and I would just say thank you to the donors for helping me with that.
I'm Jay Rich, and I've been a cancer survivor since 1982. Neuroendocrine tumor. I had surgery on my lung to remove the parts that had the tumor. Then I failed a scan in 2016. And at that point, I couldn't break through the denial. I couldn't minimize. I had tumors in my liver. I had tumors in my spine. And I thought to myself, I don't need to do this alone. And that's when I reached out to A Time to Heal. Yeah, I've talked about it a little bit, but I really needed to sit with people. I needed to hear real people, life stories. How do you deal with this? And that's exactly what I got. I've been part of the group for 3 or 4 years, and there hasn't been a time when it hasn't been helpful. Some people are group people, some are introverts, some it doesn't quite click sometimes, but this group for me has clicked. I would recommend the group to anyone.
It was rough. It wiped my body out pretty good. It's been a progress of 1 to 2 procedures every year since 2012. After the leukemia, back to the intestinal surgeries, feeding tubes. Normally I was 195 pounds. Right now I'm at 133 pounds. Every time I end up with cancer of some kind, I drop weight and I don't get it back. You know, I don't know, and I have not really known how to think or deal with it. It worries me that there's something going on that they're just not seeing or finding. The surgeries, everything, 12 years worth. all the medications, the drugs, you know, the epidurals for when they opened me up. I'd wake up with 34 staples in the front of me. I've been in the dark spots, I've been suicidal, I've been broken. I ended up being homeless. I was in a shelter for 2 months. But I got registered in it because the class was just going to start, and the condition I was in mentally and what I was going through was just perfect timing. It lined up nicely. It was probably the best class that I've taken in my life. Other people in the same boat, you know, with the same questions, that you're not alone. It's nice to be on a video screen and talking with everybody. It's amazing. My thoughts in were, wow, there's going to be a lot of different minds to bounce ideas and ask questions off of. How do you feel with this type of treatment? How has this made you feel? I have just so much gratitude for you guys, and I really am impressed by the care and the heart that's going into this. I've been fighting for, 12 years. After a time to heal, now I can flip that switch, and it's time to live.